What we're doing today is having a ribbon cutting for a 1 million gallon water tower that is going to be just great infrastructure that is necessary to continue the growth that Edinburg has been seeing for the last few years. Obviously, infrastructure is very important for us to continue to grow and service not just the residents, but also commercial and industrial development. And so this water tower specifically will be addressing the needs of the north side of town. It'll be increasing the water pressure that's around this area. It'll increase the capacity for folks who are looking to expand their businesses. It'll increase everything in terms of allowing more property to be developed in the future. And so 1 million gallon water tower is just a godsend for this side of town and for the continued growth of Edinburg. Obviously, the city council saw that, and they are trying to keep up and making sure that they're keeping up with the infrastructure needs of the community. And then the Edinburg Economic Development Corporation also played a role in it in funding a portion of the $5 million price tag for this water tower. So we're excited that the water tower is now getting filled up and going to be adding some much needed water pressure that can actually also provide more water for growing businesses and the growing residential development as well. And we're excited about that.
Speak to us, if you will, about development on the north side of Edinburg, because probably that's the only way you can grow is north or maybe west. But
Sure.
There's an incredible amount of development happening here and interest in this part of the city.
So, Edinburg obviously is landlocked on the south side of town because Farr and McAllen are there. But to the west, north, and east, Edinburg can continue to grow. Our ETJ, our 5-mile ETJ, really goes way out above and to the north and northeast of the airport, for example. We have a 250-acre industrial park that's almost fully developed. We have a lot of new commercial development around the Monte Cristo and Klausner area, so Business 281. And then along the expressway, there's so much opportunity along the expressway in terms of future growth. And obviously, the residential growth has continued to grow. We have seen a lot of new subdivisions on the northwest side of town and on the northeast side of town. And Edinburg is just continuing to grow kind of like a big ball that just gets rolling down the hill, right? So we're excited that the council recognizes the need for this infrastructure and adding to the continued growth of the community.
So whenever I meet up with you, Raudel, which is never enough, it's not enough, but I always ask you for the stats, because you're one of the fastest growing cities in Texas, among the big metro areas, one of the fastest in the nation even. Tell us about the growth and how much activity is happening here.
Well, we have well over 5,800 lots under development, under the platting process or the planning stages. So they're either somebody's thinking about doing it, somebody's doing it, or somebody's about to do it. And so 5,800 lots, the average household is about 4 people. So you're talking about 20,000, a little over 20,000 more people in the near future once those lots are developed and homes are built on them. Some of those lots are actually multifamily lots, so that number even goes up higher. So you're looking at a population growth of 20 to 25,000 more people in the next few years. So 10 years from now, Edinburg is going to be unrecognizable to those of us who started back here, growing up in the early 70s and 80s and everything like that.
So let me test your math. Let's say all those plats do get developed at that sort of, that many people in the household. What is your current population and what can you see the population being 10, 15, 20 years from now?
So right now we're at about 108,000 people. That's the U.S. Census estimates for Edinburg. As we continue to grow, the next 10 years will be probably at about 120, 125,000. Within the next 15 years, we'll probably be at about 130 or 135,000. And then it just continues to multiply. So a lot of growth, a lot of excitement going on, and a lot of making sure that we're doing the right planning to make sure the infrastructure is there to handle that growth.
And you've got the land for it.
We've got the land for it. Staff is in place, and we've got a council of city government that is very pro-business and very pro-growth. And so we're excited about that.
Okay, so let's assume developers watch this video, realtors watch this video. Your message to them.
Well, our message is that Edinburg is going to continue to grow. Edinburg is the hotspot, and not just in the valley, but one of the hotspots in the States and one of the hotspots in the United States. When you talk about, we're the 24th fastest growing community in the United States, that's a big number. That's way up there. And so people are starting to take note of that with the courthouse opening up, with the university continuing to grow, with D1 football coming in and all the other commercial and industrial growth that we're seeing. We're going to continue this very rapid pace.